quick that I messed up a lot at the beginning. That's why you're just hearing my voice. But every time I'm saying criterias, I meant categories. And that's basically it. Thank you for joining and enjoy the vid. Actually, to be really sincere, we're gonna be giving out a Polaroids, of my girl Yuna from Brave Girls, because it's my prized possession. So that is gonna be your trophy for today. And what are the criterias that we are going to give awards to? I have it written down. I've been stressing to see how I was going to like set everything up, how everything was gonna go first, second, last, third, fourth, fifth. I'm gonna tell you right now what things are gonna deserve awards. First up, we're gonna be going with an artist that I missed this year. Second, we're gonna go to the most anticipated comeback that I had this year. Then we will be going to the unexpected banger of the year. The person that I wasn't one of several things, or I wasn't expecting it to be good necessarily, or actually wasn't. I didn't have any expectations at all, and yet they came over here and delivered one of the greatest bangers I heard in the year. Then we're gonna have the best new artist of the year. It doesn't necessarily mean debut, but who is someone that debuted and delivered throughout the year for me. It might just be their debut that was better, in my opinion, than other people's. Than other groups, solo artists. I'm taking everybody in consideration over here, alright? Then we're gonna have the best female artist. I guess it's self-explanatory right there. After that, we're gonna have the best male artist. Then following that, we're gonna have the best album of the year. After that, the best sidetrack of the year. Almost ending with the best music video. There could be several reasons why it's the best music video. Best storytelling, best what do you call it? Best visuals, best everything. Everything that they put together, thought through to put in that one single 3, 4, 5 minute video that captured my eye and stayed with me throughout the rest of the year. It doesn't matter if it was in December, July, January. It don't matter. As long as it is goated, you're gonna be number one. Alright, next. We're gonna have the best choreography of the year. That's really subjective. I'm gonna be real. I didn't watch many performances. By the way, you saw that I came a little bit fly. Yeah, it's if I'm gonna be a host, I gotta dress the part. You feel me? But yes, the choreography. It's gonna be something that is subjective, but it has to be something that's eye catching. You don't necessarily have it doesn't necessarily have to be something that you could follow easily, but it needs to be really good. Then by the end of that, we're gonna have the best song. But before I announce the best song of the year, the track of the year, I'm going to be telling you my top 10 songs of the year, and kind of why they are, stuff like that, and and what the last banger of the year. And that will be it for our list. An artist that I missed this year. Runner up, we're gonna have Chungha. Chungha did not make a comeback this year. I love Chungha. Chungha is a great solo artist. There's many people that I didn't get to see this year, but Chungha is someone that I really enjoy. The last couple of years haven't been, well, no, actually the last year, 2 years weren't really my favorite Chungha songs, but I don't get me wrong, I will always enjoy a Chungha track. It doesn't matter what it is. But my number one is actually Robbie, the crack kid. He's currently in the military service, so it depends if you want to count it that way or not. But my man Robbie, his album of Rookbook, damn, one of my all-time favorite albums. I think there is not a single track that I do not love in that album. His last 2 albums that he released, I don't remember if he released this one. I think it was he released 2 last year. They were good. They were more like saying goodbye albums, but I know that the comeback, whenever he decides that he's gonna give me a full length album or at least a single, I'm gonna enjoy it. He is the number one reason why I was crying sometimes that night. He is one of the greatest men to lay foot on the stage. But yes, that's my pick of the artist that I missed this year, Rabe the Kraken. Now, oh, by the way, here you go, Rabe. Your little, unit. Here you go, Rabe. Thank you, thank you. Now, for the most anticipated comeback of the year, it doesn't necessarily have to mean something that all of us anticipated, but I anticipated, because what I think is the truth is Dream Note. I actually, before that, my runner-up is a kind of a two-way tie between VAV and EXO. They all both had one, well, technically one comeback each, but yeah, pushing them to the side. My girl's Dream Note, man, there's a reason why I was really into Dream Note. They're not my favorite tracks, but one of the members used to be in Mix 9, and I was all like, I gotta follow her. Doesn't matter what it is. Dream Note, I've been following. It took them like what, 2 years, a year and a half to make a comeback, and when it was time to make a comeback, they delivered. And I don't want to spoil what's next for the top tracks of the year, but I just have to say that the like 2 music videos that they released, they were really good, really well composed, really good budget. I was not expecting very much budget knowing how their last comeback went, but hey, their company decided, we know that these girls have the talent, we know that these songs are good, so let's just give them let's give them a little bit of money, a little bit of budget. And now we had the most anticipated comeback I had throughout the year. It delivered in every aspect. I was happy. I was almost like scared that they were gonna disband. So far, they haven't made a comeback again. I think their last song, it was like in July or something like that. Really, really well sung. Well done songs, because they released 2 music videos. I recommend you watching it if you are not a big Dream Note person. Sorry, kind of confused with Dreamcatcher. They had almost like 2 different concepts. It kind of goes hand in hand, but I still recommend it. Cool video and cool dance, and yeah, I love it. Here you go, girls. Here's your yeah. Thank you. Now, what's next? What's next is gonna be the unexpected banger of the year. Actually, my runner-up, real quick, is going to be, I think his name is Handeun. The song is called Wednesday. It's a super chill song. I don't know the artist. I don't think I've heard a song from him before, but very, very chill song. It's almost one of those songs where you just want to take a quick nap, and get your little blanket on top of you, go to sleep, and enjoy the song while you're trying to get some sleep in there. Such a solid song. But this is not about that song right now. Some might say I'm tripping, because how can you not expect this to be a banger? Well, it has to do with my girls LE SSERAFIM from Source Music. When they debuted, I was all like, ooh, I'm gonna follow these girls. They look so talented. They got nice dance moves. They got good vocals. They got a good music video going. But then the comeback started rolling, and I really wasn't into it. Yes, I'm gonna be real. Yet, they did a collaboration with a video game that I really love. I was all like, hey, maybe it's going to be a very chill vid, something that I might enjoy, get a little laughs from it, but I was not expecting to feel like a female in my car. You know, singing, me and my girl is gonna party till it's early. Come on, man. Every time I hop off of work, I put that song in my Bluetooth and, enjoying it while I'm cruising back home. It's such a really good song, man. I don't know how many of you expected it to be this good. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying it was going to be bad, but by any means, I did not think it was going to be in my mind on repeat for a solid month. I couldn't get it out of my head. I was tripping. But hey, this is what the industry does to you. It's a cool video, cool song. I really do recommend. But girls, you deserve your Unipolaroid. Here you go. Thank you. Some might say that they've been waiting on debuts left, right, and center. I haven't, because I haven't been catching up on what I need to. Yet, the best new artist of the year is, for me, give me a drum roll, quick drum roll. Alright, Fantasy Boys. Fantasy Boys, I didn't expect a comeback. A debut from these fellas, but their year was really good, man. Their year potential, such a good video, such a good song. I don't know if you've checked out Fantasy Boys yet, but these boys felt like a fantasy come true. Please tell me, who do you think deserved the best new artist of the year? It doesn't matter if it's a solo artist. It doesn't matter if it's a group. It doesn't matter if it's someone that left their group to become a solo artist, as long as they are new. This year, Fantasy Boys takes my #1 spot. Thank you. Fellas, Fantasy Boys, you deserve your Unipolaroid. Here you go. Fellas, you deserve it. Yep. Yeah, of course. Of course. You deserve it all day. They gained it by giving me really such a good choreo, a good video, and a solid catchy song that I could be listening to in the shower, while I'm running, while I'm in the gym, while I'm just chilling. Thank you, Fantasy Boys. And now some might be saying, this is the moment I've been waiting for. The best female artist of the year. I'm just going to say it was an easy pick, realistically. I did my research. I triple, I quadruple checked it. There was a runner-up group here. It's Dreamcatcher. Dreamcatcher did a really well job throughout, I think it was like around July-ish, that they made a comeback. And it was good, but I wasn't super into it. People helped me out, getting to know it a little bit better. But OOTD was amazing. Putting that to the side, they are the runner-up. My #1 pick is iChillin'. iChillin' is a group of females that I should have been there from the beginning. I just don't know what happened. I kind of want to cry. iChillin' delivered not 1, not 2, but 3 times for me. It's kind of strange the way their album worked, but I'll get into that later. Yeah, they gave me really cool videos, really cool visuals. I didn't pay much attention to the choreography or anything like that, but the songs, every one of the songs that they released that were specifically part of an MV, were really good, really solid, super consistent. They were experimental in certain aspects. They just tried to be a little bit different, show that they could actually own a certain concept. Especially for me, Siren, if I'm not wrong, yeah, Siren was my favorite song that they released. It was cool. I just wish that their company gave them a little bit more budget. But man, iChillin' took my heart this year. They deserved it. And hopefully they took your heart too, because I could tell that these girls put in the work 24/7. Thank you for making my year, and please let me know who made your year. But for the moment, bam, iChillin', you deserve your Unipolaroid, signed and everything. Thank you, girls, for delivering an amazing year for me. Now, for the best male artist of the year, it normally my criteria is how good their music was, how good the music video was, stuff like that. Their comebacks, how consistent it was, the albums. It has to do a lot with stuff like that. But this year, I really couldn't decide on my favorite artist, male, of the year, since I didn't really have a favorite one. But I was all like, I need to tell people what the best male artist of the year is in some aspect. So, whoever's gonna get my signed Yuna Polaroid is iKON. iKON, one of my old groups. Thankfully, they showed me why they deserve this award. I was all like, I'm gonna go a little bit over my criteria to give it to someone that deserves it because of other reasons. They left their company. They went to a different one. It's risky, but realistically, they were losing a lot of views, a lot of popularity. And Iconics know what's the reason why, but your casual fan really doesn't know what's going on behind the cameras. Also, even though you're a hardcore, you don't know what's going on behind the cameras and everything like that. They gave us a comeback. The Takeoff album. I have that album on me. Really good comeback. Tantara almost made me cry because I knew that they don't need YG Entertainment to be iKON. iKON is them, not the company. Something that sometimes worries certain people about certain groups, but they did an amazing job. And then after that, they decided to get another comeback with the Panorama EP or single, I think it was. Panorama is one of the greatest songs I've heard from iKON. I really enjoyed it from beginning to end. And then my boy Bobby comes out here and does a couple of singles, actually an album if I'm not mistaken. He did an amazing video with his boys that he was in Kingdom with. My boy Jay made a solo comeback. That's why my boys iKON deserve this right here. They deserve it, every single bit of it, because they showed me how strong they are in and out of the industry. Thank you, iKON. You deserve all the recognition in the world, and we all wish you the best. From the bottom of my heart, thank you, iKON. Now for the best album of the year. It has to be something that I enjoy from head to toe. It needs to be like that. So, some might not count this one, some will. I am going to tell you what it is. It's iChillins. I'm on it. I'm on it. The album was really good, but the thing is, it all consisted of title tracks, basically. The company released basically a bunch of singles, then they made it into an album. So that's why I count it as my number one, because I enjoyed every single one of the tracks. Siren, I forgot what my Kickstart was really good. Meme, Alarm. They're all songs that I enjoyed from them, and they felt really high quality. Also, coming from a very small group, that's for me pretty rare, because at the end of the day, they kind of like put a lot of budget, time, effort, well, like the producers, in like one song, maybe two, and then the rest you could tell that they are not necessarily low effort, because that's not the word, but you could tell the difference in the songs. And in this album, there's no difference. They are all top tier songs that deserved their music video, which they, for the most part, they all did. But if you don't count that one, my runner-up was Dreamcatcher's Villain S, or Villains. It's I think it's an EP. Yeah, the EP. Super consistent. Just in case, like, you could tell your friends and family, oh man, I see you chose this album, even though they're all title tracks. It's kind of like Big Bang's Made. You know, that's why I kind of count it. But if you know you decide no, cancel, you need to give me a different one. It's Dreamcatcher's Villain SEP. Just because the every single song was consistent. The main track OOTD was amazing and pretty experimental. I would call it experimental. I haven't heard all their albums, but you know, I thought it was really good. So I chillin'. Once again, they call him the two-time, almost back to back. But yeah, thank you, chillin'. Thank you for delivering such amazing albums. Now for our next category, the best side track. I am gonna be realistic with you guys. I didn't listen to many side tracks. I just didn't enjoy them as much as I did in other previous years. But still, this is my Sector 1. This is my Sector 1. Sorry. My English gets a little bit raspy with it when I'm trying to sing. But it goes to my boys ATEEZ with Outlaw. Outlaw, solid song. Throughout, very good listen. I like the effects that they have in their voices. I am realistically just gonna keep it short and sweet. I enjoy the song. I'm gonna give you a little bit of a preview just in case you wanted to hear what's going on with it. So enjoy. And yeah, so moving on. Thank you, ATEEZ. You deserve your Polaroid. Thank you, ATEEZ. Have a good one, and thank you for the amazing songs. Now for the next category, we have the best music video of the year. There was many music videos that I enjoyed. Some of them deserve a shout out. Fantasy Boys' Potential was a really good visual. I could visually appreciate what was going on. Code Cust, a Jumper, the pretty interesting video. But my runner up is, I have to give it to Yoon So Young, Hebe. Very cool video. This was actually gonna be my number one until I started rewatching a bunch of videos that I really liked. And it was at number one, and it's such a really good video. I do recommend you to watch it. Once again, it's a solid vid, actually, with a really solid song. Super short video. Go ahead and check it out. It just has to do a lot of just solid, clean shots, and it's a strange video, but I really do recommend it. But yes, my number one is going to be ATEEZ Halazia. This video, man, it gets me so turned. It gets me kind of emotional. It's a good video. I really don't know what's going on, what the sphere has to do with everything, but every single member looked amazing. The stages that they were in, there was several stages. They used a lot of CGI. They used a lot of green screen, but some shots that they didn't even, that where the CGI wasn't used, they were amazing. It was clean throughout. Every single second of that video was enjoyed. It's one of those songs where I even saw a comment like, how did this not blow up like other songs like Bouncy and stuff like that? I don't know. It's probably my favorite music video of ATEEZ. Really solid video. It's please give it a quick view. I'm just gonna give you like a 3-second preview. My boys ATEEZ deserved their Polaroid of Yuna, because it was the greatest video I saw throughout the year. And if I'm not wrong, it released in February, so people had time to meet that expectation, yet only a couple really did. There could be several reasons why it could be the best video in the world, but you know, just because of all those visuals, that is my number one. And thank you, 80s. Thank you, fellas. Two times already. 2 times, huh? You guys are the greatest. I love you guys. Please hit me up later on. Now for our next criteria, or I forgot what I was talking about, but yes, now we're going with the best choreo of the year. And I'm gonna be real with all you guys. I didn't watch many choreographies, but this was literally the easiest pick of the year for me. Out of everything I was checking out, the choreography was the easiest thing, and I gotta give it to. Actually, there was not even a runner-up, or maybe there was. Fantasy Boys. But yes, Shun from Taehyung is my number one spot, and if it isn't yours, I don't know what's your number one, because he made me get immersed in the video. Guys, I felt like I was actually driving a car while I was dancing. Just a quick buckle up. Shoo, shoo, shoo. Weren't you guys doing that every time you were listening to that jam? Just boop, boop, boop. Easy number one. Thank you, Taehyung, for giving me a comeback that I was waiting for so long. My man is the GOAT. But we are just talking about the dance. And my man actually deserves maybe 3 of these precious things. Thank you, Taehyung. Thank you. And keep dancing. And now, we're at the end of everything, you know? Now we're going to check the number one song of the year. But before that, I have to mention that my number one song of the year has to go a lot with what I listen to. What song I listen to the most. Not what I felt was really well organized, had the best vocals, nothing like that. It's literally as simple as listening to it 24/7. It's kind of funny. Most of the tracks I listened to this year were songs from 2-3 years ago. And I guess that's how much I enjoyed music from the last couple of years. But I also had to put a list of only songs that released this year. I have to say that it was kind of difficult, kind of not. I mean, there wasn't as many tracks that I was all like, oh, I need to consistently listen to this. My number one actually surprised me. But yes, here's my top 10, coming from 10 all the way to the number one. Let's do it. Actually, I also want to give a shout out to Jay Kuhn's Good Life. Really solid song. I'm not going to put it up. By the way, each song, I'm going to give you like a 5, 7, maybe even 10-second preview on each one. Kind of like my favorite part of the song, or a really good highlighted part of the song. That way you could get a good idea of what it is, what's good with it. And yeah, that way you could enjoy it with me a little bit more, and maybe see if it's a track that you could listen throughout 2024. Maybe you didn't listen to it this year, but next year, whoo, it's gonna be good for you. But yes, at number 10 we're gonna have Fantasy Boys Potential. It's something I didn't react to, yet it's such a clean song. I have it at number 10 simply because it's something that I listened to very late into the year, literally in December, and it didn't give me the time to marinate with the song. You know what I mean? I love your potential. Such a good song, such an amazing song. But yeah, that's my number 10. At number 9, We have Very Very's Crazy Like That. Let me love you like that. Damn! Those last 15 seconds of the song get me in the state of mind that gets vicious. It's such a solid song. I wish I could have it higher, but after looking at all the songs that I listen throughout the year, there's just some that I listen to a little bit more. I would honestly have this at probably number 5, but I think number 9 is a very solid spot. It's a really good song. I really do recommend it. Very Very is a solid group. They've delivered on some songs that sometimes I just can't stop listening throughout the year, and this was one of those. Very, very good song. Thank you, Very Very.
Let me love you like that. Let me love you like that. Let me love you like that. Oh.
And at number 8, surprisingly, some might say that when I was reacting to it, they would have thought I would have it higher. It's iKON's Panorama. It's a really good song, really good video. I just, for some strange reason, I think I was listening to some other stuff at that time that I didn't end up listening to it as much as I wanted to. But don't get me wrong, Panorama is such an amazing song. You should listen to it very often. One of their better songs. If you liked, I forgot the name of the song. What was it? If you loved Love Scenario, then you're gonna love Panorama. Such a good song, man. It's my number 8 pick because it's a song that's super catchy. That's its main focus point on me. That is a really catchy song, something that you can listen to at several moments. A little bit more upbeat, a little bit more happy, but really good song, man. Thank you, iKON, for making my list. Now at number 7, we got Icky. Yes, KARD's Icky. It's kind of strange. I almost forgot that this song released this year. It was something that I listened to for a good 3 months and then kind of stopped. But throughout those 3 months, I was going hard on that song. I'ma get icky, icky, icky. I is one of my favorite things throughout the year. It's really good vid, really good everything, but it made my year. It's very catchy, and I didn't think that like this and Gunshot and stuff like this really made me get into Somin and JSEF. Always hard with those raps, man. I'm always thankful that I get to hear my boy JSEF's raps time and time again. Thank you very much, KARD.
I get you come closer tonight, right under the sheets. When it's you and me, now we on the floor. I'ma get it, get it, get it, get it. I'ma get it, get it, get it.
Almost hitting our top 5. We're at number 6. Is going to be ATEEZ's Alazia. It's something like I said before that kind of released throughout the almost January, February time frame. And it wasn't the song that I listened to the most, yet I think it was so well structured, such amazing vocals from my boy Jungho, that I just kept on listening to it because of the vocals, not necessarily the rap. Even though the rap was hard as hell, the vocals made me kept going. All right, let me go back. The drop, not necessarily my favorite, but the vocals always went hard for me, and that's why it's at my number 6. Thank you, ATEEZ, for giving me another song that I was banging my head throughout the year. Now, a very, very deserving number 5. I do have to say before that, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1 were songs that I just kept on jamming with like throughout the whole year. It doesn't matter at what time they released. It was something super consistent, super consistent. And right now we have Drippin', 7 Sins. Drippin', I'd say this is the second year where I was really listening to them, but specifically this song right here is my favorite song from Drippin'. When I checked it out, I was like, whoa, this is something different. Nice and slow, whoa, whoa, whoa. That's my favorite part right there. Super consistent. I have to mention that the beat, it wasn't my favorite. I kind of warmed up to it, but the way they sing, the way they carry their voices throughout the song is my favorite part. The rap was also very impressive. Very good song. Thank you guys. If you didn't listen to it, you really missed out, because this was a banger. I think it released like what, 4 months ago, 3 months ago, something like that. But yeah, super solid, guys. Hopefully there's someone out there that also was listening to this song. It got a decent amount of views, but you know, hopefully someone was as consistent with the song as I was, because it was really good.
Falling down, stretch the time, 증오의 순간은 어느새 새벽을 불러왔어. Like a morning sun, 부서졌던 감각, 그 대신에 차올랐던 my thousand one.
Now at number 4 is someone that I've been wanting for a while to be on my list, because I was all like, come on, you could do it. And it's my boy, Hello Gloom. Hello to my gloom, aka Unjae, with his song, Dancing in the Dark. For those that actually really enjoy, stuff that has to do with the drag queens and stuff like that, go check him out. It's actually the first video I've seen of someone that has drag queens or something related to that in their music video. I don't know how well he represented the group, because it's something that I'm not into. Yet the song, peak, my favorite song from Gloom. I think it's his best song. It released in February. It was something that I listened to for several months until recently, like in September-ish was when I stopped listening to it. And it's not that I stopped all the way, but really calmed down. Really solid song. The Fakers Club is really good group. Company, and Gloom has had some pretty good songs. My favorite artist out of the two is From 20, but it's because he is someone that consistently is making comebacks. Gloom, not as much, but this is my favorite all-time comeback from his. Please check it out. Here's your preview.
Like I'm colorblind, alone without love and vibe. In the night, dancing in the dark.
At number 3, we got Mumbling, Stumbling, Rumbling, Debba got me puzzling. Yes, SF9. I actually thought this song came out last year. I was 2022. It all depends on when I upload this video. But yeah, 2022. And no, it released in 2023. One of my favorite music videos, one of my favorite dances, one of my favorite everything. The song is so catchy. Hopefully, if we got any more SF9 fans who's excited for the comeback, but I'm gonna stop myself. I'm gonna control myself a little bit more. Puzzle from SF9 was a song that I really enjoyed. Solid comeback. I was all like, once again, SF9 is showing me who are the GOATs out here. Thank you very much for making my year. Here's that preview. You need to listen to the song.
I don't need to know that you're gonna change. 어색했던 표정과 네 말투 맞지 않던 이유와 상황들 이제서야 퍼즐이 완성돼. I know what you want. Troubling, 당황한 표정에 mumbling 내 맘은 다시 또 rumbling.
now that I'm a little bit more chill, my number 2, easy. And I told you guys, whoever, it's actually one of my most viewed videos. Whoever saw the video, you know, I said it was gonna be my favorite songs of the year, and we got New Emotions by Infinite. Yeah, super solid. I love the song. It's super good, man. It just keeps like this certain tone throughout the song the whole time, that I never got tired of it. It always feels like a short song. The vocals are good. I just wish my boy Hoya was there. You know, unfortunately he's not. I'm not gonna cry about it, but I think his vocals would have been super solid here, man. I'm glad that they're all together, enjoying life, giving us music, giving us albums, giving us vocals, something to enjoy throughout the rest of the year. And believe me when I say that I enjoyed it 24/7. Thank you to all the inspirits, to all the fans that gave them their love. I'm one of those people. I'm not, part of the fandom, but I showed my love. Oh, I swear to God, I showed my love on this one. And please enjoy the preview because it was solid.
Dance with me. 붕 떠지. Can't come down. Brand new emotions.
And for my number 1 spot, the person that's gonna get my prize position is something that many of you are not gonna expect. They're not mainstream. It's not a group. It's a solo artist. It's my guy Tradell with his song NG featuring Jay Park. I don't know how many of you listen to this song, but for those who haven't, oof, you missed out hard on the greatest elevator music of your life. I swear to God, listen to it from the beginning, please. After you're done watching this video, if you're this far into the vid, go and listen to this song. It was my number 1 song throughout the year. If I can, I'm gonna screenshot my Apple Music list of the songs that I listened to the most this year. NG from Tradell is literally the song I listened to the most. Here you go, Tradell. Real quick, here you go. Thank you for making my year. Thank you very much. You deserve it, and you deserve more. It's kind of funny because I only listened to 2 of his songs this year, but damn, NG went hard as hell once I listened to it. I think I listened to it like a month after it released, but damn, I never got enough of it. It's one of the songs that I almost have to put by default when I'm taking a shower because I'm in the zone when I'm listening to it. Please enjoy this preview of NG, and yeah.
다시 찍어 이건 NG 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 이건 NG 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 약간의 긴장이라고 하는 대본 때는 왜 필요하다고 해 Take 2 아직 시간이 많아 필름 갈고 한번 다시 해보자 괜찮아 Take 3 우리 나만 남아 잊지 말고 보내줄게 baby 잘가 NG 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 NG
That wraps it up, guys. That really does wrap it up. Thank you, Tradell, for being the number 1 song. Well, NG. Yes. Really solid song, guys. Thank you. Please let me know at least your top 5 songs of the year. By the way, Dreamcatcher was going to make it a lot more into this list, but, what I enjoyed the most from them was literally in December. So, I didn't feel like it was really necessary that they had to be in my lists, even though they were very deserving. Thank you also, Dreamcatcher, for being really good this year and being very just amazing, you know? And, you know, at the end of the day, this is an award show where I, you know, give the love to the people that I enjoy listening to, that I appreciate throughout the year. This isn't like your regular award show, which is quite literally a popularity contest, because there are so many people that actually deserved an award that didn't get it. Here is my version. Thank you very much for joining me. I'm ICU, aka Christian. Let me know what you thought. Let me know if there's something that I gave you to listen to new. And please let me know what were your favorite songs of the year. Number one, if you actually want to make your list of my list, your version of my list, go ahead. Thank you very much, and I appreciate you all for watching. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and thank you for joining me and, you know, giving me some really good company throughout the year. I really appreciate every single one of you and the people who actually come back and you know, I have almost like a conversation with you. Once again, thank you. You are all important in this life. Have a good one, and remember to appreciate every single day that the artist that you have with you right now, because the years are gonna go by and you're gonna be like, their time already came up, they disband, stuff like that. So really enjoy your artist. Peace.